to please enlighten us with a few words. Our chief guest, Mr. Venkata Subbarao. Sir, can we have you for a few words, please?
So, namaste, dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. They asked me to speak few words, but to be frank with you, I am wordless. Still, I am in the dream world after seeing all the performances. But anyway, for the formality, maybe I'll take only few minutes. And first of all, I want to thank the management, the principal, and the teachers, students, and the entire team of JD Goenka International School for giving me such an opportunity to be with you all in this beautiful evening. So I am from Karnataka, and there was a great poet called Kuvempu. And Kuvempu had son called Purnachandra Tejasvi. He was also a great poet. When Purnachandra Tejasvi was just 2 years old, Kuvempu's wife takes this child to her mother's place. Then Kuvempu, being the poet, he writes a two-liner. He writes in Kannada this way. He says that Tejasvi, Neenu 2 varshada kanda, Tejasvi Neenu 2 varshada kanda, Nanu 2 varshada tande, Navibbaru onde. I am sure you have not understood what it is. Let me translate very briefly. It says, Tejasvi, you are 2 years old child. Tejasvi, you are 2-year-old child. But I am only 2-year-old father, and both are same. We both are same, right? So when the child borns, it is not only that the child takes birth, at the same time the parents also have taken birth. Okay? So both of them will have the same experience. That's why the excitement will be there. Today, the excitement is much more for you, more than your children, and I don't want to break that excitement. But at the same time, I take this opportunity to tell you something, what is my observation from morning. I just went through the campus, and I got the opportunity to talk to the faculty and the respected principal, sir, and vice principal, madam, and the management. The infrastructure here is magnificent. And I visit many institutions, and I'm very proud that I am here today in this among all of you. The infrastructure is magnificent. The curriculum is extremely good, and they have innovative pedagogy, creative teaching technologies, and teaching methods, and comfortably, fairly good evaluation and assessment system also. At the same time, what I have seen here, unique thing is the inculcation of the right values among the students. That is the need of the hour today, and that is the solution for most of the problems what we are facing today. And this is the time we started from IQ, and then we went to EQ. This is the time that all of us should focus on SQ, that is called spiritual quotient or social quotient. When we say spiritual quotient or social quotient, which says that have the right value system in you. If you have the right value system, naturally you are emotionally balanced, and when you are emotionally balanced, and you will be a successful person. But we all know, we have heard from the learned people that values cannot be taught, but they can only be practiced. In this scenario, how can we parents inculcate values among our students is a big question. So in this beautiful evening, I don't want to give lecture. Let us do a small activity. Can you all please listen to me? Can we do a small activity, please? Just bring your hands in front like this. Please, all of you, my request, if you don't bring your hands, I'll assure you that I'll be standing here only. Okay, I'll not go for further programs. So can you please bring your hands in front? All of you? Yeah, please. This is very nice. Now a small math test for all the parents. Maybe your children are enjoying this, but that my parents are also taking a test now. Okay? It's a simple activity. I count till 1 to 5. I count till 1 to 5. When I say 5 or multiples of 5, you have to clap once. Is it clear? So when are you going to clap? Please say loudly, when are you going to clap? Yeah, beautiful. So all of you are clear? Shall I start counting now? Yeah, please concentrate. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When were you supposed to clap? 5. Then why did you clap at 4? What's the problem? The problem is simple. You thought at least this fellow knows and will follow. But I did a mistake. Right? This is what happens while inculcating values also. Children learn from what we do than what we say. Correct? Children learn from what we do than what we say. As being responsible parents, we should be following that. And children emulate the same thing and they learn. It might have happened to most of you. It has happened to me. One day, one night around 9:30, 10, I reached home after my hectic schedule. When I went there, I received a phone call. I was so tired. I looked at the number. When I saw the number, I could make out that if I receive this phone call, this fellow is going to talk at least 1 hour. I was not having that patience. Immediately, I told my wife that please tell him that I am sleeping. And she told faithfully the same thing, kept the phone. Within 2 minutes, another phone call came. This time, my 5-year-old daughter came running to me and said, Papa, shall I tell him that you are sleeping? Irony is, the same morning, I had given at least half an hour lecture to my daughter about importance of speaking truth. Are we not doing the same thing? Children just emulate from there. So my request is, let us start following what we say. And when I speak about this, especially in our culture, our tradition, we were deriving the topics from the values. Please listen to this. This is very interesting. What we were doing is every walk of life, whatever we learn, we used to see only values everywhere. To tell you one example, all of you know what is India's contribution to mathematics? What is India's contribution to mathematics? Yeah, India's contribution is 0. Okay? So the concept 0 we gave to the world. Concept 0, from there, lot of science and mathematics developed. And for 0, there are several names, especially in Sanskrit. We call it as Purnam, Shunyam, Shubhram, Pujyam. Okay, Pujyam is another name, okay, in Sanskrit for 0. Can you just imagine something? If you want to address a great Swamiji or Guruji, how do you address them with respect and reverence? You call them as Pujya Swamiji. If you call a Swamiji or a Guruji Pujya Swamiji, that means to say directly you are telling that this Swamiji is a 0. Okay? And if you ask them that, please, Swamiji, Pujya Swamiji, come and sit here, directly you are telling that, oh, 0 Swamiji, come and sit here. Some cases we give lot of respect and say, Paramapujya Swamiji, means what? The big 0. What do you mean by this? Don't you think the Swamijis know that you are calling them as 0? They know. When we call them as 0, that means to say, this Swamiji is not existing now. He is completely surrendered to God Almighty. And perhaps India was the only country we were telling everyone to become zeros, not heroes. Okay, Westerners was telling that you become a hero in your life. We were telling everyone to become zeros, because becoming a 0 is such a complicated process that removes all ego and everything, and I become one with the universe. And for example, when you do Aarti, do you call it as Aarti only in Hindi? Aarti, when you do the Aarti at home, what is the shape you show in front of the idol? Do you show a triangle or a rectangle? A 0. Even the word puja is derived from pujyam, that is 0. Means puja is a process. Puja is a process where I am praying God that, oh God, make me a 0 first. How nice, no? But normally, how do we do the puja today? We will be doing like this and say that, hey, see, dekho koi aaya hai, dekh lo, haan. Right? No? So every aspect of our life, there are values. If we follow, if we mean it, our children follow the same thing. My request is, I don't want to continue further and test your patience. Let us start following what we say, and children follow the same thing. Somewhere I read a beautiful statement which says that everyone is talking about leaving a better planet for our children. Everyone is talking about leaving a better planet for our children, but let us try to leave better children for our planet. Okay? So that they make our planet so beautiful and peaceful to live. And I'm very grateful to you all for patiently tolerating me for some time amidst the dream world which is happening here. Please enjoy. Thank you very much. Namaste. Thank you.
That was wonderfully said, sir. Extremely beautifully said. And very, very informative. I'm sure we all have learnt a lot from sir. A small announcement. Children named Shivansh and Moksh are there to the left of the stage under the screen. Parents, please collect your children, Shivansh and Moksh.